Hello YouTube, this is Edmard here, back with part 2 of my first episode playing Forza Horizon. And this one doesn't have any cutscenes, yay, so I can actually talk about stuff. So here we go, we're going to be starting the first proper race of Forza Horizon, which is the Forza Horizon Heats. And to be honest, I hadn't thought of it when I actually was playing this. I just did it and then thought nothing of it. But I realised, like, you do one race and then you're in. Like, I think maybe this could have been a couple of races just to make it feel like a bit more of a competition, but to be honest, I don't know, they probably didn't think it was that important. It kind of introduces you to the race sign up and how you do things a bit, so I guess it was a good way to introduce the racing in the game. It's quite good, it's quite good. So yeah, we're about to start the first race of Forza Horizon, and I think, I can't remember how this went. I think like I messed up or something. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I was trying to get used to the game and really start to like know how it feels and how you need to run. I've decided that I'm going to do the whole career on hard difficulty because I saw someone had already started playing this game before I got my hands on it, and they had it on insane difficulty, and they didn't really win a single race. Now, they weren't the best racer in the world, but they weren't bad at all. Actually, they were pretty good, probably a bit better than me. So obviously I put it on hard just because I thought, you know, hard might make it just difficult enough for me and a good level for myself. So at the start here, you know, I was a bit cautious to start with, and then I realised, like, you know, this game is you don't really have to worry about it so much. It's not like Forza 4 where you have to be quite careful, because if you say like there where I went so fast into that corner and bumped into the back of that guy, if that was Forza 4 we would have both spun out and gone off the track. But I quickly realised that's not the case on Horizon. You can just gun it, and you know, that's one of the little things that just changes the way that this game plays. You know, it's a bit different to Forza 4, and you know, I think people need to realise that. And right there, I don't know if you saw that, there was a bit of a glitch there with the car as I tapped into the Honda. I decided to just test the collision and see what they were like, and I nudged him and my car just went inside his. There was a bit of a glitch, and that has happened a couple of times for me actually. I've seen other cars as well, like AI cars bumping into each other and glitching between each other. There was one time where I simply just drove straight over a car. Like, I was just driving up behind it, and then as we went up to a corner, I went faster than him into the corner, bumped into the back of him, but instead of just hitting the back of his car, I went straight over, which was weird, but I overtook him, so I guess it's okay. And I've seen other cars do it, AI cars do it as well. It's a bit odd, but as you can see, getting loads of achievements right now. I think I get 4 achievements, and I thought, you know, I really don't give a crap about achievements really, but I decided that I wanted to have a look, and yeah, so it looks like there's quite a few achievements to get. I might show them every now and then as I progress through the game, just to show you where it's headed to. And now we've been told to head to the first showcase event, and now it's the same one as in the demo, which I'm sure most of you have played. So I was looking forward to it actually, because it's a really fun showcase event, and I quite like how the showcase events are. I don't know how to put it. They're quite fun. They're a bit of a twist. The only criticism I would have of the showcase events is that they are completely scripted, which is not really that good. Like, you can be crap the whole way through, and just as long as you bomb the last section, you'll win. So, you know, it could maybe do with a bit of a tweak, but I think, you know, for what it is, it's fine. It does the job. So yeah, I decided to leave in this cruising to the next event here. Most of them I will leave out though. I will mainly just stick to the gameplay of me in races, unless something really cool happens that I need you to see. But most of the time, nothing really happens when I'm cruising from event to event. A bit of cockpit view action here. You see how quickly my hands move. I found also as well as it's just everything that Forza 4 did really crisp and perfectly. Forza Horizon just feels a little bit numb compared. So say like when you're in cockpit view, you're driving along and you're doing your, especially when you're using a wheel, like maybe not so much with a controller, but when you're using a wheel, on Forza 4 it was almost directly showing what your hands were doing on your steering wheel, and you could just, if you were moving your hands over to the left, the hands on the screen would move with you, and it was perfectly smooth and lovely, and it helps you to become like really zoned into the game. Whereas this game, it's a little bit shaky. It was a bit weird. I don't really get how that can happen. There's so many things on this game where Forza 4 had it perfect, and all they had to do was stamp it into this game, and you'd have this lovely game. But they just slightly, it's just slightly underdone. And I don't understand that. There's a lot of things like that which I don't get. Oh, I'm sorry, you might notice here there's quite a long pause here, and the game seems like it stops a little bit, but that's because I wasn't signed in to Xbox Live, and I decided to sign in, and then the game updated, and it was stupid. So yeah, that's why there was a bit of a pause there. No worries, we're still at the same place, and I cut out all the games starting up again. So yeah, here we go, starting off with the showcase event. Now, this is excellent. I think the coolest thing about this was how the plane is just so close to you. It's like, whoa, there's a plane! Oh my god, there's a plane! And I think it really just gives you like a really cool adrenaline rush, and you can have lots of fun playing this. But of course I also knew this quite well from playing the demo, so I could really go at it really hard. And I think there's a lot of people that are having issues with how the game handled the physics of this car in the demo, because a lot of people saw this as the little hint of what was available for drifters in the game, and a lot of people turned to this event on the demo to drift a bit. Now, I don't think that's a fair representation, because to start with, this car has not got a lot of power and it is quite heavy. So that's going to affect how it feels, and what with the new physics, it is slightly different physics, and what they did was made the cars a little bit more grippy, a bit more twitchy. So this car, for example, if you're going through a corner, it will feel very, it will turn in, but then it's quite edgy, and like it reacts quite oddly sometimes. It's really hard to explain like the difference between this and Forza 4, because it's so subtle, but that you can notice it. If you've played Forza 4 quite a lot, especially if you played on the wheel, you will feel instantly the Forza feel to the physics, and it will feel just like it. But then you just notice that it's a bit different. You notice there's a little bit more understeer and oversteer in places, and then the car is quite good at handling in other places. It's very hard to explain. But I think a lot of people find it hard to keep this car from understeering and oversteering. I think you've got to remember to be quite smooth on this game. And I think due to the new way that cars are quite snappy, it rewards a smooth driving style. But anyway, so I finished first there. It was a very good run actually. It was quite clean and quick, but I probably would have won anyway, because these feel very scripted, these events here. But anyway, that's pretty much getting towards the end of episode 1 of this Let's Play, and episode 2 I'll try and get it out as soon as I can. As always, YouTube seems to hate me and will not upload videos when I tell it to, so you know, it's by chance that this will get uploaded. When this does get uploaded, thank you very much for watching, and you will see a lot more from me on Forza Horizon. It's a brilliant game and I can't wait to get loads of stuff out for you, if YouTube will let me get it out. Okay, so until next time guys, I will catch you later.
Okay, see you there.